everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ness, and in today's video we are building a food truck festival. I'm really excited for this one because we are using some amazing codes and it is a really chaotic build, so get ready because it's all going to be all over the place. Anyway, if you enjoy these types of videos, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to, click the subscribe button to join our family, and I hope you enjoy the video. So we're going in with the dirt path, and right now I'm just drawing the perimeter of the area so I can accurately measure the dimensions, because we all know what happens when Vanessa doesn't measure the dimensions of any build. And I can't believe I just referenced myself as Vanessa. Anyway, yeah, that is my full name if you didn't know or if you weren't aware. Back to the build. So this island has two south river mouths, so I wanted to take advantage of that because this area is right near it. So I took the liberty to do some waterscaping to include some water near this place. So I'm just doing that right now, and then afterwards we will dive right into the build, and I promise you it is chaotic. I definitely would say that this is one of the most chaotic builds I've ever had, but I was thoroughly inspired by food truck festivals or just food festivals in general. I recently this summer went to one in New York and it was so great. I loved it. It's so fun. Food festivals are just honestly like my happy place because you can try multiple things at once, especially if you go with friends. So that's nice. So that's where I got my inspiration from. I also added some islands on the rivers, or in the rivers, because I wanted to plant some trees there because I didn't want it to just be all water. So here I am just struggling as always to terraform or waterscape, if you will. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I suffered a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Throughout this video, there will be a lot of, I guess, like time lapse between actions. I cut out a lot of the mistakes and trial and error that I've made. I left a few for the comedic effect, but I definitely just wanted to spare you all the agony. Anyway, I mean, a few of them are already happening. I can't place the cutout standees correctly, and I also was just struggling to find the correct color of items that I wanted, because a cream diner sofa and a red diner sofa are both just called diner sofas in your inventory. Oh, also, on the topic of the cutout standees, I will have all of the creators of them and the codes listed in the description as always. Please go check out the creators. They are so awesome. I mean, look at this coffee cutout standee custom design. It is incredible. Oh, also, random side note, the middle patch of grass, I originally wanted it to plant some flowers there, or even like place like the sit down tables there, but then I completely scratched that idea. So like throughout this build, I can safely say I think I changed my mind at least 5 times on how I wanted this to look. However, I still really love the way that it turned out, so I guess we're optimistic about that part. I guess now it's time for me to go over what my original plan A was. I originally wanted to have the food trucks all scattered out, But now, in hindsight, and also a little bit after I place all of them down, I realized that this space is just not big enough for it, and I didn't want any visitors or any time I walk through them, I didn't want to be stuck or like having to squeeze through the tight spaces as the characters usually do. So I decided to completely scratch plan A and move to plan B, which you guys will see after. So here is the initiation of Plan B. I finally decided that I was not going to have enough space in Plan A, so I shifted everything to the back and have it be a line of the food trucks instead. And then I also switched the ice cream and the ramen food truck because I felt like the ramen food truck and the popcorn food truck next to each other was a little bit too much red in one area. So to avoid that type of concentration, I decided to switch them too. And yeah, I mean, I think the turnout of this was actually very appealing, and I really like the way that it looks now. But don't worry, there's more chaos coming. This brick path is honestly so versatile. I really love that I can use it in pretty much all of the builds that I have on this island so far, but I decided to use it here because I just thought that it would offer a contrast with the dirt path, because I just felt like there was so much brown and it was just one shade of brown. So by adding this brick pathing, it invites like a new type of shade and color into the area, which I very much appreciate, and it's also a different texture, so that's nice also. We're gonna do a little time skip here because I customized and built at least 4 different sets of these tables and chairs. So yeah, I will also be doing a time skip later because I don't want you guys to have to suffer through that. So yeah, but that was a lot of crafting. It was a little bit upsetting when it started raining, but it was very indicative of my mood at this point. I was so defeated because I, at this point, honestly just wanted to get the build over and done with because of the amount of like issues and obstacles that I faced and the different placements of things I had to move and change things around so often because I just didn't like the way it looked or it just didn't fit in that space. So yeah, it was fitting, but it actually stopped raining at the end, which was also reflective of my mood because I was really happy with the way it turned out, so it was all worth it in the end. Anyway, I wanted to pop in here to remind you to say hi in the comments so we can talk and chat there and tell me how your day is going, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. This is such a minor detail, but like I usually do with any tables and chairs, I don't always put them perfectly because I think putting them a little bit off-centered always makes it seem a little bit more realistic and lived in, which is always the vibe that I try to go for, especially when I'm building any type of space outdoors. So yeah, that's why that they're not aligned with the table in case anybody wanted to know. Please ignore the umbrella. I don't know what I was doing. Like, I just bought it at Nooks and I thought I was going to place it somewhere, but yeah, no. And then I also messed up here. It was just chaotic right here. I was trying to replace the cutout standee I accidentally took away, and then Cube was like, nah, you're not doing that. And then I had to remove the wooden stool, place it back, you know, the whole 9 yards. But it's okay. Everything's fine now. Now I'm just placing some details and final touches, and then we will be done with the build. And we're done after an hour and a half, and despite all the headaches and accidents and mistakes, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. It really does remind me of the food festivals that I go to in real life, so I'm very happy about that. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, or again, just tell me how your day is going and or say hi, whatever you want. And I wanted to thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend some time with me and to watch this video. I hope you have a very lovely day. Bye. I'll see you in my next video.